your connection in Southern Oregon and Northern California. This is News 10 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Rick Tillery. Thanks for joining us. Trish has the night off. Snowpack results are in for March, and they're not good. News 10's Caitlin Conrad was up on Mount Ashland today and has the water supply survey results in tonight's top story at 6.
Surveyors clicked in, strapped up, and skied in to check on the snowpack.
16 on the uphill side.
What they found wasn't surprising, and it wasn't good news for Southern Oregon's water year.
The lowest course on this particular run, it was 0. It was dirt.
Chris Garvey is a snow technician with the Natural Resources Conservation Service. He says we're looking at record low levels this year.
It actually mimics 1977's numbers, but it's a little bit lower.
Another big problem with this year's dusting of snow is that the little amount we got all fell on dry soil, something that NRCS also takes note of.
Basically the same consistency as, say, freeze-dried coffee. And optimally, you want the soil underneath the snow to be saturated so that in the springtime, when that snow melts off, it actually runs down and feeds the valleys.
Instead, he says the flakes we're getting now are likely to be absorbed in the mountains this summer.
While this system is dropping snow in the Siskiyous, it's nowhere near enough. In fact, it would have to drop 300% of the snow that we saw in this wet season.
Garvey says in total we need to get at least 120 inches just to bring us to where we were last year. This year it seems most of the precipitation that's fallen has come down as rain. At Lost Creek Reservoir, the dam is almost 1 foot above average. Still, the team with the Army Corps of Engineers is hoping to fill it up 9 more feet by Memorial Day. They say those last feet are always the hardest because they're the widest. But judging by the snow pulled out on the mountain today, it's water they're going to need by summer.
Despite the recent snow and the snow that we're seeing a little bit today, it's beautiful. However, I think it's not going to be enough to bring us up to where we need to be. People should be prepared for a fairly dry spring and summer.
Covering your news on Mount Ashland, Caitlin Conrad, News 10 Good Morning.